Good evening and welcome to Paul Garwood's podcast, Finding Your Purpose. Here's where I talk about different strategies to finding your purpose, fulfilling your purpose, and living your purpose. I hope everyone has been having a nice new year, 2017, a lot of different changes, but we have to prepare ourselves for these changes, and one way is to find your purpose so that you can live a purpose-filled life, a life of happiness. This is my second episode of my podcast. I am honored to be delivering this message concerning finding your purpose, and I hope this is very beneficial to you. Get the word out. Let everybody know. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter. Reach out to me. I'm also on iTunes, Libsyn, where you can, and Stitcher, where you can listen to my podcast. Okay. I don't have any guests tonight. I'm going to be having some guests in the coming weeks, and so be on the lookout. Having some very distinguished people I'm going to be bringing on in regards to helping people find their purpose. Now tonight, I'm going to be talking about what a life purpose means. The first thing I want to say is that finding your purpose and having the sustained happiness does not come from money. What I'm going to teach you ways you can grow and develop without feeling like you have to have a bunch of money to make a contribution to society. Friends, searching for your purpose has been around since the beginning of time. Most everyone would like to know the true meaning of their life. They would like to know why they are here, and they would like to know why they were born. I have always wondered what my purpose was, and I drifted in my life for almost 30 years before I found what my purpose was. Many people ask me, what is your purpose, Paul? Well, my purpose is to help people, help people transform and develop their lives by finding their purpose. And I do this by my calling, which is motivational speaking and transformational coaching. Yes, I found out that motivational speaking and transformational coaching is two of the best ways you can help people find their purpose. A word from a stranger, I'm not here to try to tell you what to do, but what I want to do, I want to help you make your life better. And just a word from a speech or a word from a coaching session has done wonders for people in helping them getting the courage to make those changes in their life, which leads them to having a better life. So tonight, I'm going to start off with my first strategy. And I'm going to ask you some questions. And when I ask these questions, I want you to write these questions down, take them, and I want you to meditate on them. These questions are what I call the why factor of finding your purpose. One, I want you to think about, why do you think you are here? The second question is, who do you think you are, and who do you think you're meant to be? The third and last question I want you to think about is, what do you think you are meant to do in life? I'm going to say those three questions again. Why do you think you are here? Who do you think you're meant to be? And why do you think you are here on this earth? And what are you meant to do in your life? The answer to these questions lies within you. It's there. You have to trust your instincts. But I'm going to help you find those answers. I'm going to help you tonight, and in the coming weeks, I'm going to discuss different strategies that will help you find that purpose, live that purpose, and sustain that purpose. The thing that has to happen in getting in tune with your inner self, and this means by getting in tune with your ego. Now, this was kind of tough for me because you always think of ego in different aspects. I didn't realize the ego, which means I, not EYE, but the capital letter I, plays such a big part in making decisions, accomplishing tasks, your feelings, your thinking, and much more. But then I realized that the ego is really your persona. It's your conscious. It's you. It's yourself. The ego helps you to maintain your identity. The ego is a filter for the brain. We get information thrown at us every day now, especially with the information highway. Information is coming at your brain 24/7. And your brain cannot process all of that information. But your ego helps interpret and process that information. It helps you to form opinions, both positive and negative, about yourself and about other people. Did you know your ego sustains you and allows you to function in this world? Your ego will keep you safe. It'll keep you alive. It will keep you healthy. It will help you protect your image. It will stop you from doing harmful things such as walking out in the street in the middle of a car, cussing out your boss and getting fired, fighting, committing crimes. Your ego is here to keep you out of harm's way. Another thing your ego does, it helps you maintain and get your needs. It helps you to get your needs met. And this includes the need for air, food, water, clothing, shelter, love, intimacy. It will lead you to, once these needs are met, it will lead you to doing fun things such as going out there and buying clothes, going shopping, going on vacations, just doing things that's enjoyable. I'm going to summarize. The responsibilities of your ego is to help you to establish and preserve your identity. It is to keep you safe and to maintain your needs. Now that's pretty positive. But there is a downside to your ego, and this is what truly affects people when they're seeking to find their purpose and transform their life. Your ego will resist growth and transformation. I'm going to repeat this. Your ego will resist growth and transformation. Your ego will fight against desired change and self-improvement. Your ego will fight against and will not understand the changes you want to make in your life. To fight against your ego, you have to understand that your ego can and will work against you when you try to make these transformational changes. And to combat the ego requires an understanding of the ego, which is what I am trying to explain to you right now. And it takes a good set of goals, a good support system, and this is very important because your ego is going to tell you you don't need to make no changes. You're all right. That's going to be too hard. What you want to do that for? Your ego don't want you to do better. I've heard people say all the time, you need to let that ego go. I play sports, and coaches used to say, if you want to get better, you need to let that ego go, and you need to pay attention. You need to change. See, now I understand. Your ego is good. It has positive aspects, but it also has negative aspects. And understanding what your ego will do, setting goals, and having a good support system, this will help you to be able to change your current ego system to better align itself with your transformation. So this week, I hope this was beneficial. I don't have real long podcasts now. I like them nice and short because this information really needs to be absorbed, thought about, and meditated on. Next week, I'm going to speak on how the unconscious and the soul affects and plays a part in finding your purpose. So now I just want to let you know that I am truly honored to have you listening to my podcast, and feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And I want you to please get the word out about my podcast. Like I said earlier, I'm on Stitcher, Libsyn, and on iTunes. And I want you to visit my website, which is at www.strivettosucceedeveryday. So I want everybody to have a nice evening, a wonderful week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Again, the subject is going to be how the unconscious and your soul affects you as you seek and strive to finding your purpose. So have a good week, and God bless.